Today we are diving into a commonly discussed topic. How can you extend your iPhone's battery life? We all love our iPhones, but let's be honest, battery issues can be a bit of a headache. So let's explore 5 tips to keep your iPhone running longer and end with a reality check on battery lifespan. Tip 1. Ideal charge levels. So the first tip, and something that you probably are already aware, are battery charge levels. Keeping your iPhone's battery between 20 and 80% can actually help extend its overall life. But why is that? Well, it all comes down to the science behind lithium-ion batteries, which are used not only in iPhones but in most smartphones, including Android devices. These batteries have a finite number of charge cycles, which means they can only be fully charged and discharged a certain number of times before their capacity begins to diminish. Charging your phone to 100% or let it drain to 0% puts additional stress on the battery, accelerating the wear and tear. By keeping the charge between 20% and 80%, you reduce the strain on battery, effectively spreading out the wear over a longer period. This sweet spot helps maintain battery health by avoiding the extremes that can lead to faster degradation. Think of it like exercising. Moderate and consistent exercising is beneficial, but overdoing it or not doing it at all can be detrimental. So by keeping your battery within this range, you're essentially giving it a healthy, balanced workout. Avoiding extreme temperatures. Moving on to our second tip. Watch out for extreme temperatures. Just like us, your iPhone is sensitive to severe temperature conditions. Exposing your phone to very high or very low temperatures can significantly impact the battery's performance and lifespan. But what exactly happens? When your phone is in extreme heat, the battery cells can experience stress, leading to a permanent decrease in total charge capacity. In other words, your battery won't hold as much charge as it used to. On the flip side, in cold conditions, the chemical reactions within the battery slow down, temporarily reducing its performance. You might notice your phone shutting down unexpectedly in the cold, even when the battery indicator shows some charge remaining. To keep your battery healthy, try to use and store your phone in environments where you're comfortable. That usually means a temperature range between 16 Celsius to 22 Celsius, about 60 Fahrenheit to 72 Fahrenheit, although it can safely handle variations beyond this range. Just remember, if it feels too hot or cold for you, it probably is for your phone too. By keeping your device out of the freezer and away from the summer sun, you're taking a big step in prolonging your battery's effective lifespan. Screen brightness and auto lock. Tip number 3 is all about optimizing your screen settings on your iPhone. The screen is one of the biggest energy consumers on your device, so managing its brightness and auto lock settings can make a big difference. First, let's tackle screen brightness. While a bright, vibrant display is great, it can drain your battery quickly. iPhones come equipped with an auto brightness feature that automatically adjusts the screen brightness based on your surrounding light conditions. This not only makes viewing more comfortable, but also conserves battery. So, make sure this feature is turned on, or manually adjust the brightness to a lower setting when you're in dim environments. To turn on auto brightness, navigate to the Settings app, scroll down to Accessibility, click on Display and Text Size, scroll all the way to the bottom. Now, click on Auto Brightness to turn it on if it's not already on. Auto Lock Timing. This is the feature that turns off your screen after a certain period of inactivity. By setting a shorter auto lock duration, you can prevent your iPhone from wasting battery life on an illuminated screen when it's not in use. Go to your Settings app, Display and Brightness, and try setting the auto lock to 30 seconds or 1 minute. It's a small change, but it can have a significant impact on extending your battery life. Managing background apps. Our fourth tip takes us into the realm of managing background apps on your iPhone, which is crucial for conserving battery life. It's a common misconception that frequently closing apps saves battery. However, in reality, this practice can actually consume more power. Here's why. iPhones are designed to efficiently handle apps in the background. When you close an app, the iPhone has to launch it from scratch the next time you open it, consuming more resources than simply waking it up from a suspended state. So, what should you do instead? Firstly, get to know which apps are consuming the most battery. You can find this information in the battery section of your iPhone's settings. This list shows the percentage of battery used by each app, helping you identify the heaviest users. Another critical feature is background app refresh. This allows apps to update their content in the background while on Wi-Fi or cellular data. While useful, it can drain your battery. To optimize battery life, consider disabling this feature for apps that don't need constant updates. You can adjust this under Settings, General, Background App Refresh. Here, you can turn on the apps on and off which you do or do not need to refresh in the background. For example, I would definitely turn on background app refresh for an app like Gmail, as I would like to receive notifications of new emails on my iPhone. Our fifth and final tip focuses on location services, a significant factor in battery consumption and one that often goes undiscussed despite our heavy reliance on them. Many apps use location services to provide various features, but this can be particularly draining on your battery. If an app doesn't need to know your location in the background, it's wise to adjust its permissions in the app's settings. When it comes to managing your location settings, a proactive approach can yield significant battery savings. Personally, I sometimes turn off my location services entirely when I'm not actively going outside, then turn them on when I need them. This can easily be done through the Settings app. Go to Privacy and Security, Location Services, and toggle it off. Doing this ensures that additional battery isn't consumed for location checks when I am stationary, like when I'm at home. To access location services more quickly, I created a shortcut using the Shortcuts app. This allows me to jump directly to location services by double tapping the assistive touch icon like so. If you are interested in a tutorial on how I made this shortcut, let me know in the comments below. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Battery lifespan. iPhone batteries, like all rechargeable batteries, have a limited lifespan. They are consumable components that degrade over time. So, even with the best care and maintenance, there will come a time when the battery needs to be replaced. When it's time for a battery replacement, you can easily get it serviced through Apple. So, while it's good to take care of your battery, just don't forget that it's a normal part of your device's life cycle. Batteries are a wear item and they will eventually wear out. And there you have it, 5 essential tips that would hopefully help you extend your iPhone's battery life. If you have any battery saving tips, feel free to share them in the comments below or any questions you might have. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do consider subscribing. Stay charged and I'll see you in the next video.